The spirit of linebacker Sam Mills lives on in 2 words. And the sounding of the drum reminds every Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Green Bay Packers and the Carolina Panthers. Along the Packers sideline, there's a look at their head coach, Matt LaFleur. These guys just about set to go in this one. On the other sideline, head coach of the Panthers, Dave Canales. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And as this rain continues to fall, we're off in Charlotte. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the first player picked in the 2023 NFL Draft from Alabama. It's Bryce Young.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
Ready? On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Down. 45, 10, go.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that brings up 4th and long. Carolina in punt formation, and this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
So now it's the Packers getting out on offense for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
And I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet to get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Packers the first.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Set, ready.
1st down, Green Bay.
33, yellow. Ready.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And the defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. 3rd down coming up. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
2nd and 10.
32.
At the 43-yard line.
Love. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
The rookie from Clemson in on that stop. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Quick pass left side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Throwing again. Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd
Here we
and
go.
5. At the 21-yard line.
Check.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's whole home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Here's punt.
Quick throw out line by Love. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Extra heel on to handle this field goal. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Kick by Trujillo is good. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. McLeod now returning it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Carolina offense out and ready to go for their 2nd drive. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their 2nd drive.
Ready, set.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Manage to stop it. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Big shot to begin the drive has them up beyond the 40.
Come on, set.
Putting the tight end in motion. Counterplay, Hubbard. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Yellow, line.
Young hangs on to it. This is a hand for about 5. Rashawn Gary with that tackle.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Ready.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. 3rd and long for him here. McMillan on the slant. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another.
Let's go now.
First down.
33, yellow.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he manages to get a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Check, pitch.
Hubbard quick on the draw. Running in the red zone. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead. Sanders all set to send it away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Green Bay offense returning to the field for their second possession. Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Down. Ready.
Get the fullback involved here. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-3 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They have 3rd and 4 to start out. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that run's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Panthers and Xavier Lee gets with the football once again. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean yet.
Space on the right. He's got room. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers now lead by 10. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Panthers drive their lead to 11. Sanders all set to send it away. Nixon now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. And they find themselves trailing by 11 as they take over down 14-3. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down. You never want to overlook those Mike backers when you're throwing short blocks. So often it's those guys and not the corners or the safeties that are going to be the ones in there breaking those up.
Yeah, and so often these linebackers of today, these middle linebackers, are just oversized safeties. They can really run and play the ball as he just did.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22. Set, go.
Another carry for him. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 32.
Ready, ready. Cut, cut.
Plowing up the middle. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers making a one-score game in the first half.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
This is Trujillo. Try to point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Packers cut the lead down to 4. got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Gamble now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Panthers offense and Tetaroa McMillan headed out there now. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's second down coming up. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Young looking to throw. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Brings up third down and 13.
Let's go now.
Here he goes, third and long. Can't convert on third. That's to the ground and incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
Results in a fourth down.
Fielded at the 11. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. The Packers returning their offense and this running back to the field. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown. Brock, let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around.
Here we go. Set.
Handoff now out of the gun. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
On the set. Here we go. Set. Blue 32.
Love from the gun. This is Reed working the right side. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Left side into the hands of Dobbs. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Brought down by Julian Blackman.
It's now second and 6.
Come on, set.
Their 49-yard line.
Yellow 22. Hut.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They gain 11 on that play, and it'll give the Packers the first.
Ready. Pitch. Hut.
Shotgun now for Love. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Second and 6 coming up here.
Ready. Black 95. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here we go. Hut.
Throwing his Love on third. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season, training staff out to work on it. Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Down. Red, 38. Ready.
Loves to throw again. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it. Brock, they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
There he goes on the right side. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Panthers drive their lead to 11.
21. Packers 10.
Sanders all set to send it away. Nixon now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Packers and this running back headed back out for a new series. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here.
On the ready.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Set. Set.
Right up the gut. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. Ready?
Going to the ground again on first. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around. 2nd down now. They need 7.
Let's go now. Ready.
They give it to him again. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards.
Ready.
And it's 3rd
Ten
down.
To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. Dave Canales getting his Panthers out there for their next drive. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Set.
Young working from the gun. Called in left side. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Ready. 45. What? Cut. Go. Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the first. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. Keyshawn Nixon returning this for the Packers. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Packers back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready. Right. Two. Set.
Love now. That's Reed on a slant. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
And the Packers First down.
Love with it on first down. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Down. Ready?
A second down throw here for Love. He's going deep. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flagging for it. So now, following the penalty, it's first and goal.
Come on, set.
From the red zone on first. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. Second down coming up.
Leads to second and goal.
Here we go. Set, huh?
They'll try and punch it in. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
On the pickup. It's now third and goal.
Ready.
Here's another for him. And he is in this time. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a one-score game before halftime. Matt LaFleur with faith in his offense. They're set to try for 2.
Let's
The
go now.
Packers will set up for the two-point conversion.
Ready?
They'll try to run it in. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead. Only a field goal now. So they stick with the hot hand partner, and he ends up adding 2 more on top of that touchdown.
I'd say 8 points is a pretty solid try's work for him.
Right.
And as long as he's producing, seeing the gaps, getting the pads down, getting those tough yards, feed that man the ball. He won't be denied.
Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. The Panthers and Tenero and McMillan taking over once again. Holding just a field goal lead. Probably going to see them play it close to the vest in the time we've got remaining. Here's Young on first and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Brings up second and 1.
Out of the gun, Young. He's running with it. And Young with a smart move here on the slide as he picks up the first down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Back to the line they come. Second down.
Ready.
Back to throw it. Dumps it off to his running back. Has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout.
Down.
One final shot before the half. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far. 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen.
Our tour around the NFL starts now. At Mile High, the Broncos at home to take on the Chargers in the AFC West. And it's Ladd McConkey. You just got to figure out a way to get the ball into his hands. He takes the screen pass, and he is gone. Put it in the books as a 76-yard score. The Chargers come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. From there, we bring you another opener that's got some real star power to it. And it's the former Michigan man, J.J. McCarthy. A touchdown pass here from 23 yards out. The Vikings come away with an 8-point victory. Lastly, got one more to show you here. And this is Joe Burrow. one of his 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Bengals move to 1-0. They get the victory in the season opener. With that, a look at what's already transpired and what's still to come in a busy first week of the new season. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
No doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. The Packers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, set.
Love looking to pass. Cut out left. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
You don't play.
Love. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
Set, ready. Set.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. 1st down from the 42.
Let's go. Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. 1st down play, that's at 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Love. Hits his running back. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Right, here we go. Ready.
To the air with Love. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Love. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
Packers 1st down. 1st and
Ready,
10 at the
ready.
12-yard line.
Set, cut.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice 1st down run.
Ready.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Packers take the lead right away in half number 2. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
Rubio hands on the point after. And the Packers take a 4-point lead.
Panthers 21.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. McLeod now returning it. He's got a lane up past the 30. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped. The Panthers offense and Tedero McMillan headed out there now. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Young on the play action. Throw finds Mitchell Evans. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here we go. Here we go.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Let's go now. 60 reps. 60 reps. Ready? Ready. Ready.
Zone read. They'll give it to Hubbard. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1. They'll run for it. Hubbard. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
And 12 at the
Here we go.
Packers' 34-yard line.
50. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Young. Run in right side. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college games to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Packers and this running back headed back out for a new series. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Has him on the quick hitter, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Ready.
First down.
Back to the well again. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Set, hut, set.
Quick throw out wide by Love. Into the red zone. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
60 red.
From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Jordan Love, the touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. McLeod now returning it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Shot, 17. Block 40.
From the pistol, it's Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
That's caught by Hubbard. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
That's the line, he's going to run for it. He's out near midfield and still going. He takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
You're not out of the pistol. Here's Hubbard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Down. 45. White. Set, hut.
Young working from the gun. Hubbard hauls it in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away. Their punter making his way out now. And they could really use a good one here. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Coach Matt LaFleur ushering his Packers offense back to the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Love now. Setting up the running back screen. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
shotgun now for Love. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
And 16.
Let's go. Ready?
Third and long for him here. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on third down there with the snap. So out now comes the punter. And he gets it away from his end zone. He takes it in at the 48. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Panthers set to take the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead.
Red, 38.
Here's Hubbard on the give. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Come on, set. Black, 95.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. McMillan on the slant. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Check, pitch.
Third down run by Hubbard. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Punting unit out now. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Ooh, snaps a little off, but he adjusts and sends it away. The Packers back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Hand off to the back. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Love now to throw. Screen to the running back. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. They'll send out the punting unit.
3 and out.
And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here.
Here we go. Check, pitch.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Check, white.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard again. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. Secures this at the 17. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. Out now runs the Packer offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. First and 10 from the 32.
ready.
Love from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
Love out of the shotgun. He's got it over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43. Set.
First down throw. Here's Love. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as the medical staff heads out to check on him. Running for the marker on second, and he'll get them enough for a first down. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
This is Reed working the right side. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Let's go next. Ready.
On first down, they'll run. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. 33. Yellow.
They give it to him again. He couldn't quite break it. Still 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Another carry for him. He stopped just before he can move those chains. That brings up 4th and short.
On the ready.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Ready. Ready. Black 40.
So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Charlotte.
I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of